What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope everybody's doing well out there on this Wednesday. I'm doing good myself. Tomorrow's a so-called holiday. At the very least, you can just kick back and enjoy your next day or two off. You understand what I mean? It's good to always rest. Then you got the weekend coming up. That's even better. Well, people, it looks like our prayers came through for Marshae Jones. Okay? As you can see here, it says Alabama DA drops charges against woman who was shot. Lost fetus. Okay? So, Marshae, you have a reprieve here at a new life. Now, what you need to do is actually pick up the pieces, all the broken pieces, you know what I mean, of your life at this point. Put them back together and start over with a new. You understand? You're going to have to leave this dumb shit alone, girl. For your own good. You understand? You seen what became of actually living the way you was living. It's not worth it. And hopefully other people that's, on the same track that you was on can look at your life and learn from it. Alright? But to get into the story, Marshae was arrested last week after a grand jury concluded she intentionally caused the death of her fetus by initiating a fight, knowing she was pregnant. The indictment sparked outrage across the country. I'm glad that they dropped the charges. You understand what I mean? Because her lawyer had just filed for a motion for them to drop the charges, stating that, she lost everything. She lost her home. I think it was like after the fact, her home caught on fire, of course. She lost, I guess, employment. She's in a bad way right now. See, so what she needs is, she needs more prayer still. And then on top of that, she needs to start praying herself. That's what she needs to do. And now hopefully, to turn, a good from a bad situation. You understand what I mean? She need to repent, and change her life. And that's just all there is to it. It's for her own good. But I can assure you, if she continues down the dark path that she was on, we will hear about you again. And when we do, it won't be good. It'll probably be even worse than this. But back to the story. Montgomery, Alabama, an Alabama district attorney said Wednesday she is dropping charges against a woman who was indicted for manslaughter after she lost her fetus when she was shot during a fight. Marshae Jones was arrested last week after a grand jury concluded she initially caused the death of her fetus by initiating a fight, knowing she was pregnant. That part was stupid. It was. And I know if she can turn back the hands of time, she wouldn't have made that decision. Jones was 5 months pregnant when 23-year-old Ebony Jemison shot her in the stomach during a December argument over the fetus' father, authorities said. Jemison was initially charged with manslaughter, but a Jefferson County grand jury declined to indict her after police said an investigation determined Jones started the fight, and Jemison ultimately fired in self-defense. Jones, 28, was indicted by the same grand jury and arrested. But Jefferson County Bessemer Cutoff District Attorney Lanice O. Washington said Wednesday that she would not pursue the case. Lawyers defending Jones filed a motion to dismiss Monday morning, arguing that in issuing the charges, the state used a flawed and twisted rationale that ignores the law and ignores reason. The idea that Jones intentionally caused the death of her fetus by initiating a fight is a torture, irrational theory which defies the most basic logic and analysis, the filing asserts. Alabama is one of dozens of states that have fetal homicide laws allowing criminal charges when fetus are killed in violent acts, according to the National Conference of State Legislature. Now let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that, let's say, for example, if a pregnant woman was riding with a guy or whoever that was speeding in the car, okay, and the guy crashed, you understand, causing the woman to lose the baby. Do y'all think that they will file charges on him? Do you think that they will file charges on the woman for getting in the car? You know what I mean? And question, did you know he was a reckless driver when he got in the car? See, yeah, that's a sticky situation right there. You understand what I mean? It really is. So there's some law. That's a law right there that needs to be tweaked big time. You know, just leave it to abortions. Period. You know. But to get back in the story, Jones' arrest sparked outrage across the country, which advocates the woman's rights, calling it another attempt to charge women for crimes related to their pregnancies. Legal scholars said the arrest raises questions about what other scenarios, such as driving a car or swimming in a pool, could constitute putting a fetus in danger. That's pretty much the analogy I just gave, somewhat. It comes after the state passed the nation's most hardline anti-abortion legislation. It would make performing an abortion at any stage of pregnancy a felony punishable by 10 to 99 years. Shit, that's too long. Or life in prison for the provider. The law makes no exceptions for pregnancies resulting from rape or incest. The only exception would be when the woman's health is at risk. Well, is at serious risk. Yeah, that law, man, it's going to have to be tweaked big time because there's just too many loopholes, you know what I mean, that can actually, lock somebody up. See? So, yeah, Marshae, Miss Jones, you're going to have to walk a tightrope now, Jack. That's what my daddy used to tell me after I got into trouble. He used to tell me, you better straighten up, boy. You're going to have to walk a tightrope, boy. You're going to have to walk a tightrope, Jack. That's what he used to say. And I walked it just for a little bit. But then I was right back before him again, somewhere down the line. He was saying the same shit to me. Don't let that be you, Marshae, okay? But like I said, our prayers, you know what I mean, work for this young sister. Hopefully she can change her ways, You don't want to be in those situations like this. It's ugly. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this story. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.